So now let's go to the implementation guide for creating our first org element, SPRO, reference IMG. So in this, go to enterprise structure. So you click on this node for definition. You go to financial accounting. So in this, we have a couple of nodes are there. One is for define company and another one is edit, copy, delete, check company code. I will explain you what exactly it is. First, you try to understand this. What is this define company? So you click this. Okay. So it will go to the next node. Sometimes you will get a message like this, like, the data is locked by a user. That means this is accessing by some other user also. What is it is asking? Do you want to display the locked data? If you say yes, it will go and it will show only display mode. Okay. Let me click here. That means previously you don't have change, right? If you click this, it will come into the change mode. Like the same session, if it is accessed by two parallel users. For example, you are working and you would like to create a company. The similar way, another person also in the same system parallelly opening the system. He is already opened before you. Then you cannot able to modify it. It will be in display mode. Okay. So let's come to new entries. So we will try to create it. This is the Dhruvan group of companies. This is the text we have given. Okay. So you have a company name 1 and name 2. Suppose any company it is having different name, another name, like registered company is something, and for selling also you have a different company. Such cases you can able to create it. Okay. So this is limited, public limited, private limited. All these depends on like uh, like uh, depends on the company how it is got registered. I have created it as a limited company. Okay. So let's try to enter this data previously entered, right? If I click the tab, it will come actually. Okay. So let me, either you have to enter postal code or PO box number. Okay. I'm entering this one. My country is DE. DE is nothing but Germany. See, language key, it is one of the key important. Language key is nothing but whether you would like to see this text. Now it is in English, right? Suppose in some companies like China and Japan, they will upload language specific files in the SAP system. So they will, technical consultant will take care, whatever the language they like it, they can able to open it. Okay. So language key, I'm just keeping it as a English only. Okay. So what is the currency? Currency is euro. Okay. So this currency creation, this drop downs and everything will be created by your SAP consultant. If you click this mirror button, right, if you see one org element properly how to create it, you will come to know. So if I click this drop down, you can able to see what are all the different languages it is available. So Greek, English, Spanish, depends on the template you'd like to select your language. So in our practice, most of the times we will select English only because everything we will type in English only, right? So there is something called currency. Currency also, like, on which currency your company is maintaining. So after entering all these details, okay, here if you see this button, this is called save button. Okay. If you click this, you are telling to the SAP system, create this company on SAP. Okay. That means we're representing this company we would like to utilize for our business operations, this company. Okay. So I'm creating. Don't confuse with this table and all. So in SAP system, everything will be maintained in table. Don't think about that. Here there is something called request. What is this request? So if I click this, if any request is available, it will be saved in the form of the request. Okay. There is no request available. I'm close this. here you see we are creating a request. Request means SAP understandable node, and we are giving some description. Like own request means like if already created, it will be available. You try to understand this. This is very important. Any company or company code, whatever the configuration you are going to do, that will be stored in the form of request. This request, they will call it as, now it is request. Suppose this request, if it is moving from one system to another system, that I will explain you environment wise. First, you try to understand this here. Always we have to store in SAP system in the form of request only. That request in technically we will call it as a transport request. TR means transportable request. So if I creating, I'm giving short description like F5. I'm just giving some settings, company creation. Okay, so I'll save this. So now one request automatically it is generated, right? This is done by your system automatically. Okay, now if you check one request, you can see one transport request, under that one customizing request, FI settings. So we are saving in this. Okay, let's try to click on enter. This button is enter button. Okay, so let's select this and press. See, continue means it is showing enter, right? It is enter button. Okay, so now data was saved. Now go back, completely go back. Now open, execute this button. So here, this is already created by SAP, some example companies. Okay, like this is a practice system, right? Some people created Power Industries, Nokia group of companies, someone created, some student got created. Okay, like Tata group of companies, Sri Cements Limited, like someone is creating some. This is like practice system, right? Different people, initial ones, which with numbers it is created by SAP itself. If you want, you can select this. For example, this Singapore company is there, you would like to create one company, so you can copy and you can change into 5,000. See, you can see Singapore dollars and Singapore. You can copy and create, press enter. What it is saying? So someone has created already this entry. I will put one more zero. Okay. So press enter. Okay. Press enter. So now one entry is copied. You would like to save it. It is asking. I'm not saving. I'm just showing an example. We're not going to save this setting actually. Okay. Let me try to show you what you click on this position. You can able to search your company. What is our company? If I click G, see Dhruvan Group of Companies Limited. Or else you can try to search like this. If you remember this code, go to the position. You can press enter here. You can search like this. Now you got it right. How to create a company code. So you can see, always you can do one. You can do two things. Either you select and click on this one, copy as. You are creating carbon copy. How you are taking Xerox outside, right? In the similar way, you are copying the data to your own element and you can modify it. In the similar way, you can able to delete it also. For example, you would like to delete it. You can able to delete it. Okay. I'm not going to delete any entry here. Okay. So like it is created by some other students, right? So this blank entry, I'm going to delete it now. Okay. Once you deleted, see number of deleted entries. That means on company blank entry, I'm deleted. I'm saving this. So when I save this, it will be saved on my transport request. My transport request, my user is linked actually. See, one is save button. This is for back. This is for cancel. Okay, this is for print. We'll leave about as of now. So this is for exit. This is for new entries. See, if this is in display mode, right? If I do this, it is coming like this, right? So I can able to edit the data. Okay, so I can able to edit the data. So I don't want to edit the data. If I click this button, so okay, so it will be in display mode. I cannot able to modify anything. So if I click edit only, edit data only. Okay. So details, what is the details? So if you select some entry, it is going to show you the details within that. Okay, this is details button. You try to understand this. All these are the common, whatever you are trying to create it. One org element, if you can able to create it, you can able to create it. Okay. So if you go to the execution, let me show you the path again. So today is the first day, right? So I'm closing all paths. Okay. So where we are now, if we would like to create, we have to come to enterprise structure. We have to come to definition. So within the definition, where we have to come financial accounting, define company. So now we are going to go back to our Excel once. Okay. May go back to the Excel screen. Okay. If you can able to see Dhruvan group of companies, what we have created. Let me come here. Let me go back to the SAP again. Okay. Within the SAP, where what we have created, just copying this. Okay. Let me see, Control C. Because throughout our sessions, we're going to use this example. That's why I'm copying somewhere in Excel actually. Okay. Let me copy this. Okay. So let me go back. Let me try to create a company. Okay. Previously, what we have created. So here I copied, right? So in our example, if you come to the next sheet actually, okay, previous sheet. So Dhruvan Foods Limited, these three companies are there. I'm just trying to create this company code now. Example, I have told all these three. We'll try to work on this as of now. Don't confuse. Dhruvan Foods Limited. For this, we are going to create it. Remaining, if required, I will try to create it. Okay. So let me go back to the screen. So what is this? Edit, copy, delete company code. You click this. So in this edit company code means it's already created. Okay. So if you would like to select, and you can click the copy. Okay. Or else you can copy from this. But if you copy this, only if I select this, only details and here address is there, that only will be copied. But I don't want it. What I want is, in that background settings will be there, like balance sheet, so many GL accounts means like for your finance, like taxes, one place you are going to do it. And your revenue means your if you sell certain products, you will get profit that you are going to place on place. Your deductions, like if you are giving any discounts and offers here, so like for that, they are going to create in the form of GL accounts. GL accounts means their account books, general ledger books. So that we are not going to configure. That is configured by FI consultants, FICO consultants. What we can do, simply we have to copy this. If you copy here, it won't happen directly. Whatever the background settings it is having. So from this org element onwards, it is very important. You click this, okay, org element. Let's try to go back. Let's try to click this copy, delete, check company code. See, you see this. This is the only one you have to understand it carefully. This is the button, copy org object. What object you are copying? First click this. Okay. Remember this step. This is display and this is for copy. Two page button will be there, right? That you have to click it. See here, associate tables, whatever the background tables it is there, it is asking. So from which company code? I'm just taking from 0001. Okay. If you would like to see, you can able to see here. Let me show you this one. So if you see, this is a 0001 from, this is one of the Europe, all these are the Europe examples are there. Western means this is Germany, SAP has given to suppose if you are implementing for any Europe company in a European currency, simply say that, you know, you need not create from scratch, from starting onwards, you need not create it. You just copy, all settings will be copied according to your company. You can able to modify it. Someone has created, right? We got fan, we got pipes. These are the company codes. One company he created in Bangalore, one company he created in Hyderabad. In the similar way, let me take this one as an example. We'll try to create it our own company code. Okay, maybe I'm creating like this. Okay, our company, from company means from where we are copying the settings. This is the company which we are going to create it. Let's click this. Okay, so data already exists. Okay, no, I will try to create it 2727. Okay, so here you can give ABCD alphabets, or else you can give only numerics, or else mixed, one ABC, two XYZ, like that also you can able to create it. This is the node actually. So I have created 2727. Okay, so only copy GL accounts if you want to allocate the same chart of accounts. Don't think about this chart of accounts and GL accounts. These are the settings at FI side. In future, I am trying to explain you. Okay, so company code to the source company code. So like what it is saying, from we have given 0001, right? From there 2727. If you'd like to create, you would like to copy or not? Do you want to copy the background data of that company code? I will say yes. Okay. So here the reference company code has a local currency in euro because I'm copying from European company code. If you allocate a local currency to the target company code, this you try to understand it. For example, you are copying from European company code to your company code, but your company code currency is in GBP, London currency, Great Britain pounds, or else it is in USD, US dollars, or else SGD, Singapore dollars, or else sometimes INR, Indian rupees, like that, you know, how we'd like to copy. Anyhow, this job is not done by you. This is the job done by FSCO consultants. But without this, you cannot able to, without finance, you cannot able to run your company. Okay, so that's why we are creating. So if you would like to allocate different currency apart from Europe, say yes. Yes means it is asking which currency you want it. Okay, I will say cancel. Okay. Okay, so this is the message, like, you know, number range intervals. I'm getting into that. Don't worry about that. Whatever it says, say yes. Okay, for this, say no. See, now see the percentage. It is copying the all background tables. Okay, so now copied. It is asking transport request. FI settings, company creation. Suppose if you'd like to create it on your own. Okay, so you can say within this, if you'd like to create it something, FI settings. I'm just giving. So in institution level, they whatever they were, sometimes they're giving their name also. It's not meaningful. You have to give the meaningful name. This is a practice. Now you see company. Suppose in this system, whatever the settings I'm created by, if I would like to track it, you can see company code means I can able to save in this transport. Company creation, I can able to save in this task. If I select this, it will be saved in this. Okay. Okay. So the company code is not created. It is asking only numeric values. Okay. It is one of the potential error it will come. Okay. Let me try to check this. If you get this error, you say okay. Okay. So if a company code, you better take 1000 only, 0001 it is giving issue. Okay. So from company code 1000 to 2727 it is created. Now let's go back. Now if you'd like to edit data, what is our company code? What we created? 2727. Okay. This is our company code. So but our company name is not this one. Let me share the screen. So what we are creating, our company name is Dhruvan Foods Limited. Okay. Dhruvan Foods Limited. So city is Germany. So that means we are copying from template and we'll try to create it on our own language. I'm keeping it as English. Okay. So your company will have some address, right? You come here. See, it is in German language. I'm changing the name. I don't want all these additional columns because I don't have any requirement. If you'd like it, you can type it. So search term, I will put it DRU. Why I'm keeping this one, we'll come to know later. We'll just keep it like this. So like street 27 avenue or something like that. See, for Europe it is in 5 digits. So region, what is the region? Not HC. So it is where it is located. Let me try to search something. I'll just put it my locations, like how you have, for example, in India, if you selected certain place like Bangalore or Chennai, like such kind of region in Europe like that. So I'm selecting this one, or else let me give the Berlin. Okay, Berlin. So here, if you come here, your company has post box or postal code, or else language. You can able to choose the language, telephone number and mobile number. If the company is having fax or the company is having company email address. Okay. So all these things, if any comments or something like that, if you want it, you can able to do it. So let's press enter. Now you try to save it. Okay. So now it is again transport. If you go for one request, like you can able to see, like if you have 10 transport requests, which one is important for you? So I'm saving this in company code, or else you can save initially in one transport for practice. Later you can try to do it. Okay, I saved this. Dhruvan Foods Limited we created. So now let's go back. Okay, in the similar way, we'll try to create it. See, this is FI settings we created because it is needed for our practice. Now we are going to create it for sales organization. Okay. If you go back to the Excel, okay. Let me go back. So if you see here, so we created group of companies, we created this company code. For this company code, sales organization is Dhruvan Foods. I'm creating the same thing. So like, I have two sales organization. One is for domestic and another one is export sales organization. I'm creating now. Okay. So if I go back to the SAP screen, so here either you can able to define it or else you can able to copy it. This is our place, right? So sales and distribution module. So let's come here. You just try to create define sales organization. So let's go to the either if you double click or else if you select some place, if you click on details, you can able to see the details actually. So as of now, I'm copying this. Okay. I will show you two things. One is by copying and another one is new creation. I'll copying this. Okay. What we have created 2727, right? I'm giving this one. So it is not available. That's why it is saying. So sales org domestic. Okay. Sales org domestic I'm creating. Let's press enter. So all these are the address details. Like if any printout they have taken supposed to take, it will be come here like address text letterhead. So in company letterhead will be there, right? From there whatever the details it's supposed to be appear, that you can able to type it here. Okay. Telephone number. So reference sales organization and sales organization calendar. This is important while creating. Like your company is working based on which calendar. If it is Europe means obviously it should be like 01 German standard. In the similar way, your company is from Australia, Australian calendar will be there. Australia means like this Spain, like that, you are going to select your factory calendar, how your company is working. If it is the London metal exchange something they have created, the similar way GB Great British Standard, like calendar will be created by one transaction, that is either created by consultants or PP consultants. But if it is required, we can able to participate it. But generally they will create it. We will assign in real time in a company while working. We're going to utilize whatever the calendar they have created. Like your factory will have holidays, 5 days working, 2 shifts or 3 shifts, 24/7, like that. Everything will be organized through calendar. As of now we are taking this one, SAP created one. This don't get into this ALE data. I'll just try to explain you. This is related to like if your system is integrated with any other system. So for purchase order creation, these details will be utilized through. There is something called one concept called IDOC. As of now, don't concentrate on all these things technical. So you try to understand how to create it. 2727 we have created one sales organization. So it is asking what is this 2727. Okay. Domestic sales org for Dhruvan Foods. Okay. So you can create it like where it is located. So street number 27 Avenue, like you can give any 5-digit code. So this is, so it is in Germany. So like that, in the similar way how I explained for company and company code, you can able to fill the details here. Okay, this you can fill it. Okay. Okay. So one entry copied and created. So now you copied. In the similar way, you copy and you can create one more also, or else you can go to new entries. So I'm creating one more 2728. Okay. Sales org export I'm creating. See, you for practice you can create if you want only one. For your understanding configuration, what is the currency? It's in euro currency. Okay, if you'd like to fill, you can fill all these details. I'm just putting sorry, calendar. Okay, so I'll just tick this for future, so don't get into all these things. So this is company. So what is this? 2728 is 28. This is, what is this? Export. Sales organization. Country is DE, that means Germany. And like if you take any one of the region, 0 to, I'm just taking, press enter. Okay, the use of last 5 characters, the field name one is restricted. Okay, no problem. This is some warning, someone has trying to do some experiment on this. Okay, sales or export food. Oh, here it is not allowing maximum letters. Inside we have given, if you'd like to change the address, you click this button anytime. Okay, so then what you have created, two sales organizations. One is for domestic and export. We'll take one example and we'll try to run all our scenarios based on the sales organization. Let me save this. Okay, now you got it, how to create it a sales organization. Okay, so tomorrow class I will try to create remaining org elements. First you try to create something on your own. One is company, and second one is company code, and third one is sales organization. Then you will get back to me. Okay, so that's it for today.